Hello, everyone. My name is Echo the Elusive. A lot of people call me Echo. I'm here to discuss a topic that's been sitting on my mind for a while now, and that is the topic of Marathon and everything like surrounding Marathon and Bungie, their new IP. This game is not going to be made for everyone. This game, I feel like they're advertising it towards they didn't really say who it was for exactly, but it's for the extraction shooter community mainly. If I can say anything about the Destiny community, I have almost 10,000 hours on Destiny. So I have a lot of time in Destiny and being involved with the community on Twitter and or X, and just see a lot of forced it seems like forced hatred toward the game. um I'm just gonna play this trailer. Back when they announced it last year, people were excited for this game to come out. um they're like, oh my god, it's a new Bungie game. I've been seeing people are upset that it's not like Destiny, and that it doesn't look appealing. I think this is their new take on a brand new game coming out of their studio. And I've seen people commenting like, oh, this is where Sony's money is going. Like, if it flops, that's on them. I hope it doesn't flop. Um, I hope it's somewhat successful so we can have both games coming out of Bungie. But from the official announcement trailer they put out a year ago, this looks amazing. It looks so good. But this is my own personal feedback. I've been seeing a lot of negative feedback about the game. Yeah, there was so much hype around it, like, oh my god, a marathon game, finally. But yeah, I've got some other things I want to talk about as well. But I feel like there's a lot of hate toward the game, how it's PvEVP. They're like, oh, it has PvP in it, so I'm not gonna play it. Then don't play the game. It's as simple as that. Like, if you do not like PvP, then this game is not gonna be for you. It's that simple. Like, and people are comparing the game to Concord. I'll get to that in a second. Then Bungie comes out with this reveal cinematic. Um, I'll just play that real quick, and I'll be quiet so we can watch this. But this is amazing. Like, I was blown away by friends of mine were like, they were blown away. Like, if the game looked like this, they would buy it. But if they do this right, it will compete with the other extraction shooters out there. That's if they do it right. And God, I hope so. I hope they nail this right. Like, there's so much lore. It's such a lore-rich franchise.
A shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it strove to well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, lifeless hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed.
Welcome once again. Once again. How's the new shell? How's the new shell feeling?
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there, so.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's supposed to be my lucky charm.
Yeah, they really nailed the cinematics. Big props to Bungie and their cinematics team.
Can you identify her?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother. Your mother.
Now, consider this. Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
What? Really?
Hey, what's that you're always tuned into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is? You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me. my works ye mighty and despair. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay of that boundless wreck. Boundless, alone and level sands stretch far away.
Do you recognize this child?
I don't know. Is that me?
So I'll have to watch this later on my own time. So I've seen the gameplay. I watched Scarrow, Aztecross, some other creators out there put out gameplay when they were flown out to Bungie to play the game in the very early alpha stages. I even watched Dr. Lupo put out a video or a clip talking about the game's only been getting better every time he's played it. So only time will tell, and everybody's hoping the game will fail for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's a new game coming out by Bungie. They're like, it's not Destiny, it's not this, it's not that, it's not what we asked for. Like, if you don't want to play the game, then you don't have to play the game. It's that simple. If you're gonna hate on it just for the sake of hating on it, then that is a you problem. That's not Bungie's problem, okay? But I also watched Mr. Waffle Waffles, his video talking about Marathon. But this game is, I doubt it's going to be anything like Destiny. They talked about how it's going to have raid and raid-like and dungeon-like mechanics. If anything, it's going to be like a little puzzle. You go find something, you bring it back, complete little tasks, and then you get rewarded. If they have like a boss encounter of some kind, kind of like in Warzone, how they have a nuke, you have to go around and collect the things to drop a nuke on the map. If they do something like that, that would be awesome. But they said there's going to be secrets and lore to be discovered. I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully I get an alpha code. Yeah, so this game is, they didn't say it was for the extraction shooter community. If you're not familiar with that, Escape from Tarkov is one of them. This is their new battle pass from 8 days ago. Their battle pass trailer. I've not played it, but I've seen gameplay. I've not tried it, but I know it is like, the last time I saw gameplay of it, it was like riddled with cheaters. You couldn't even play the game without someone wall hacking or aimbotting you or shooting you through the wall. I don't know if they've fixed that or not. But that was the argument, or the questions that were asked. What is Bungie going to do about anti-cheat? Um, in the TWAB they released recently, they talked about how they're working on a better anti-cheat, and we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what they do. Because right now, Battle Eye on Destiny, it's improved. It's improved. I ran into a few cheaters in my time of playing Destiny, mainly in PvP, but I've been hearing about them popping up in PvE for like raids and stuff. Like, who has to go out of their way just to cheat in the game to be successful? Like, if you're gonna cheat, you don't deserve to play the game at all. That's just my take on it. Um, if you don't want to take the time to get better at the game you are playing and you have to cheat, then you just suck at that point. You're just bad at the game. Either that or you're so sick and tired of things taking so long and you have to cheat, then I'm sorry, there's no place for cheaters in the gaming community at all. Like, they deserve all the hate, everything that they get. Like, this new anti-cheat that they're working on, I have to find the video later. But supposedly they're working on a new AI detection that's based on player movement, on how players move versus actual players versus players that are cheating. We'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, if you've not seen Tarkov, if you're coming into Marathon and you think it's going to be like Destiny, it's not. You go in with a team of 3. They call them crews, crews of 3. You go in, kill people, get loot, get out without dying. And then you repeat the process. If you die, you lose everything you have on your person. And then you just go in, you get better and better as you play. You can extract more often. And there's always going to be somebody that is better at the game than you. But you just keep on learning, you get better, you can buy things, and discover secrets. If they do Marathon right, it will take off in a good way. Hopefully it does. And then there's another extraction shooter called Hunt Showdown. I don't know if anybody that sees this has played this before. I played it on PS5. I thought it was pretty good. But this is their trailer for that game.
Thanks, Otis. So much for being quiet.
Just get the clue and let's move out. Got it. We are not alone. Doesn't matter. Just stick to...
You got one.
You were saying? Get any new holes in you?
Not that I noticed. Looky here. This one had a bulge.
No thanks. I'll stick to my uppercut. Okay, we're here.
Let's cook up that bird nice and proper, shall we?
After you.
Shit. Banish that thing. Let's get the bounty out of here.
I'll do the honors.
Well, I'm guessing everyone knows we're here now.
Yep. What next?
Now, we see who's hunting who.
Yeah, the thing is with Hunt Showdown is it is a PvEVP game. Similar to the marathon formula. You go around as a team, you can either go in solo or with a team. And you go around the map and you look for these summoning circles and it'll bring you to a monster. You kill it, get its loot. You can kill the monster and leave, or you can keep on going. But once you banish the monster that you just fought, it lets all the other players on the map know your location. So that's why he was like, oh, let's see who's hunting who. You can set traps, so you can kill the players coming after you. I think this game has slid under a lot of people's radar. I thought it was pretty good. I saw Astrocross play it, and well, I played it around the time when it came out. I played Hunt Showdown on PS5. I thought it was pretty good. And then, yeah, that's my main topics that I wanted to cover was Marathon, Tarkov, and Hunt Showdown. If Bungie does right with a Marathon, it will be up there with Tarkov. Hopefully some of the fans try Marathon from Tarkov and they give feedback. We'll see how that plays out. And some of the big like extraction shooter streamers, like Lupo is one of them. I have some friends of mine that love extractions. I haven't showed Marathon to them yet. Hopefully they'll give it a try. But I've seen people comparing, they're like, oh, it's gonna be Concord 2.0. This, well, they had a cinematic reveal trailer. I'll show that. I never played the game. I just heard it was bad. There was no lore, and it was for the modern gaming audience that does not exist. Like, there is no modern audience of gaming. It's more of like the woke audience of gaming. If you make a game where the characters have no backstory, like, and there's no lore, and you come out with these characters that nobody finds appealing, nobody's gonna play your game.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it.
But if the game had
Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this?
cinematics in it like this for all the characters, kind of like Overwatch,
We're professionals.
Um,
Stick to the plan. We can do this. And then that.
it would have been. I feel like it would still be alive.
That
If they
the
had
plan.
Technically,
like story-rich characters.
If we don't leave with this blue light,
Amar. We will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
If they did it like the episode in Secret Level, if you've not seen that show, the episode with Concord in it, it is so good. Like, I loved it.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Well played.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands? How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
Lennox!
Got him.
One off. This is you.
Got it.
I am developing a taste for destruction. Goodbye.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off, do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you let
Him
go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will rain
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are.
Hi.
What the? I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right. Another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I send everyone their cut.
Ooh, yay.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
The game was also ridiculous. From what I've seen, it was a. If you've not seen Concord, it was a hero shooter. It flopped within the first 2 weeks of the game's release. It didn't even last. Yeah, the comment section is right. 8 years, 200 million, 29 players. But yeah, if they did like story-rich characters and cinematics like Overwatch, I feel like it would have done decently well. It wouldn't have flopped as hard. But I think it would still be existing at least. But yeah, people are comparing Marathon. They're like, Concord 2.0. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be the next Concord. It's gonna fail within 2 weeks. I highly doubt that. I don't think so. I think Marathon will be around to stay. And it will have a fairly decent sized player base. If they, that's a big emphasis on it, if they do it right. They have a decent formula, they just have to do it right. I've heard that Marathon will cost $40. Oh, it's a rumor. It'll cost $40 at launch, and it'll have a battle pass, and then it's gonna launch with 3 maps and 6 runners, and then 1 map and the first season, another map. So there'll be a total of 4 maps and 6 runners. If they do $40, people are like, that's a mistake. Bungie, you're making a huge mistake. You're making the game cost money on launch. This looks like a free-to-play game. It should be free-to-play. We have this, and it has a battle pass. There's going to be paid cosmetics. This is just Bungie being greedy. This is my personal opinion about this. If they launch the game with a $40 price tag, they have to make money on launch. If it does fail. If it's $40 for the first year, I will be fine with that. And then it goes free to play. That would be totally fine in my book. $40 for the first year of the game, and then after that it goes free to play. But then again, it probably depends on how many players they get. If it blows up, then it should go free to play before that time. If it lasts for a whole year, only time will tell how long the game will last. And then I was gonna show Heresy, the new stuff going on Destiny. If you've not been in the loop on that, this is what Bungie has been cooking up for, and this has just ended last week, the story for Heresy. There's plenty of videos you can find online that covers this. But yeah, Bungie always delivers on their cinematics, like no matter what it is. That's how they build up the hype behind their games. Like they did it with Halo, they're doing it with Destiny. That's how they get people to play. And they also show you what you're gonna get. Like this, in this cinematic, you get to see all this in game. Well, except for this outro. But everything that was shown, you get to see that in the game 100%. That's one thing I think that Bungie failed to deliver on when they're showing Marathon. They need to show us not just gameplay, not just the bot, going around, like peeking around the corner like there's terrified. They need to show us more gameplay. They need to show us at least one of the secrets, or like the raid-like mechanic or dungeon-like mechanic. Like, talking isn't gonna do much if you don't show what your game is going to have. I feel like they failed to deliver that on that aspect. They need to give us a little bit more before the launch of the game in September. It comes out September 20, I forget the exact date. Wait, not this one. September 23rd of this year. It will launch across all platforms. So I'm not super hyped for it. I am looking forward to trying the game anyway. But if they give us more, if they show us more of the game, what we're gonna get, then I'll be a little more hyped for the game. But yeah, that's all I've got. I just wanted to cover my own opinion on Marathon and where I stand. There's other creators out there. I'm just a very small creator in the pool of all the big ones out there. Yeah, I hope you found this video informative, and thank you all for watching.